Hello? Never half butt. Use your whole butt. Bum, ba, bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, 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 bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, 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 ba, da, 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 ba, da, 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 ba, da, da, ba, da, da, ba, da, da, ba, da, ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba. At my instructions, and I'm trying to figure out how far I've come and where this goes. Maybe not this, but I think this actually will be backwards, because I think this little piece right here is this piece right here. So like Oh no, I did not backward. Yeah, backwards. Because so the front of our Thunderjaw should be here, and then the back will be here. I think that's how it's all gonna work out. But I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I don't know. Right now, it doesn't look like a whole lot. It just looks like a whole jumble of, oh no. See, and that's what I get. It just looks like a jumble of bricks. Not Legos. How's it going, you guys? Happy Friday. Happy Pizza Day. Pizza Day. Pizza Day is a good day around here. We're big on pizza. We've got Mactastic. We've got Chiron. We've got Peonies here. I was just at Peonies' house today, hanging out. We've got VT. We've got Hayes, Wolf. Oh my gosh. Look at you all. Look at everybody. We're all here. Just having a good old time. It's a Friday. Okay, wait. Where? I lost my place.
Who likes good news? Everyone.
We just got a
Good
resub.
news, everyone.
The day we actually get pizza 2 here. You guys are having pizza 2? It's even more reason to celebrate. Thank you so much for that, Hayes. Oh, well, for Hayes, we have to do this. Hayes gifted me that game. And when I first started playing it, I really honestly wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. That's from Outer Wilds, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. I had a headache, and the first person was kind of messing with my head, and I was really unsure if I was going to be able to actually play the game or not. And I'm so glad. I think I ended a little bit early that day because I was like, I just kind of have this headache and I really just kind of need to go to. And I think I changed either the field of vision or I slowed the camera down a little bit. And I'm so glad because I would have missed out on such an amazing, amazing experience if I had just been like, you know what, this just isn't going to work. But it was such a good experience. I just loved it so much. And it's one of those that I don't know. Has anybody ever played a game like Outer Wilds? There really kind of isn't anything like it. So I think it's one of those that you really kind of only play like one time. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can replay it. Obviously, there are people out there that speedrun it and whatnot. And then you got people like Zill that try to land on the sun station without actually like stopping it. You know what I mean? Or something like that. I can't remember. But he posted it on Discord, I think. John, how are you? Was I under with COVID? I don't know. I might have. I don't know. I think I just had a little bit of a headache. I don't know. It happens sometimes. I had the same thing with Tears of the Kingdom when I put together all the memories. I had a headache that day too. And it just was what it was. Maybe it's the fact that I just do not I just don't take very great care of myself. You know what I mean? Like I do have water today, but like maybe it's the fact that I just don't drink a lot of water and I just don't really take care of I just don't take care of myself. And so maybe that's why I get headaches sometimes. Doom, how's it going, VT? Thank you so much for that that resub. 11 months, really? Dang. What do we play for VT? Let me see. I mean, VT likes Legos. I need to add more to my list. I feel like I've played these so many times. Oh, yeah. One of my favorite moments is when, I mean, I love all the moments in that movie, but is when they're like, no way, this is my jam. This is also my jam. The robots at the very end. It's so great. Hey, it's Sydney. Yeah, you gotta add some kazoo vibrato. Yeah, you know what? I actually had a copyright claim slapped on one of my YouTube, like one of my VODs when I posted it on YouTube, because I did the chorus of the Titanic song. And I really worked in the vibrato on that one. But I did that whole thing on just like on the kazoo, and there was a copyright claim made on my on my video. I thought that was very funny. I was like, well, apparently I have pretty awesome kazoo skills that they were able to be like, yeah, nope, that is a those are the same, right? Yes. They were like, oh yeah, I mean, it may be kazoo, but it is indeed it is the song. Could add some vibrato in there. You know, I don't feel like I would be very good at speedrunning Legos, if I'm being totally honest. But who was it the other day? Darren gave me the idea of like Lego ASMR. I mean, there's probably a market for that, right?
Is the pizza for
Okay,
you
there's
and
that.
me.
And then this side.
Pizza is the pizza absolutely.
How's it going, DJ? DJ. The next James Bond movie will have an all kazoo soundtrack. Yeah. They approached me and said, hey, Susie Grace, will you play the kazoo? Will you do us the honor of playing the kazoo? The only song I've ever heard with kazoos in it was Chicken Run. Chicken Run has, wait, no. Later Alligator has kazoos in it as well. And then there was another song. Yeah, a speedrun. So speedrunning is really popular in gaming, where people try to get games finished as soon as as fast as possible. And oftentimes they will, there are regular speedruns, and then there are glitched speedruns. And glitched speedruns are when you actually take the advantage of some of the weird developer kind of glitches that happen. Sometimes you can glitch yourself into a level, or like on top of a level or something like that, and make your way through really fast that way. It's like a shortcut. And then there will be people that try to beat a game as fast as they can without glitches, and so they play the whole entire game as fast as they can. I think the speedrun record, the world record for speedrunning Tears of the Kingdom, is like, what is it? Isn't it like 45 minutes, or was it like an hour? I don't remember. Yes, I did hear the news. I'm gonna have to go. You know what? To be 100% honest, I have never seen a James Bond movie. I've never actually seen it. I spent a whole bunch of time last night. Charlotte we had a long day yesterday. We did lots of water stuff. And Charlotte went swimming with some friends later last night. And I literally laid in bed and just watched a whole bunch of like movie clips on YouTube. It was so dumb. But one of them was Looper. Looper was a really, really good movie. That's not Bond, but I definitely haven't seen any Bond movies. Did we try to watch one, Andor? Did we watch one with Daniel Craig and we couldn't get into it and we quit early? Or I don't remember either, but I don't think I've ever seen it. But we did see, but we loved Dune, and we also really loved, I don't know if I could watch Looper a second time though, to be totally honest. There's a scene in that is so disturbing. I don't know if I could watch it again. Thank you guys for the hype train, by the way. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. There's a scene that's really disturbing in Looper, but I don't know, for some reason Looper and Bond kind of sort of like, which they're not even like the same genre, but I don't know. They're sure not. Anders like, yeah, no, they're not. But I don't think we've seen a Bond movie. I feel like maybe we have, actually. But if we have, I certainly don't remember it. Yeah, Anders. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. But we really liked, what was the other one? K-pop Demon Hunters? Really? I see that pop up on Netflix every time I open it up, and I know zippy zap about it. I don't have a clue. But Charlotte mentioned it. What's Charlotte been watching? I need to make a list of all the shows for her to watch. What's she been watching? I think she's been watching Phineas and Ferb. That's what she's been watching. And I have never seen Phineas and Ferb, but I've heard good things about Phineas and Ferb too. I've heard it's cute. She plays the soundtrack all the time. 2 of these? Oh, okay. Oh, will you help her out? Awesome. He's going to help her. Andrew moving around in his chair in the background, just like a Bond villain. Interesting. What was I talking about movie-wise? I don't even remember at this point. We don't watch movies very often, though, to be totally honest. Oh, what was it? The Denis Blade Runner 2024? Was that what it was called? With Ryan Gosling? That one was really good. We liked that one a lot. Andrew actually started watching it on an airplane. And then he was... 2049. 2024. 2049. Wow, thanks. Andrew started watching it on an airplane and then was like, I'm going to stop because I know Susie would really like this. So we ended up renting it. And then he watched the first part of it again with me. And I was like, oh, that's so nice of you. We really enjoyed it. I mean, it's heavy, like, don't get me wrong, but it was really good. But you could tell, I remember when the shots would come up, like these faraway shots would come up and I'd be like, that looks like a Dune shot. Like that looks like the shot of like one of the spice harvesters from way far out. Sure enough, same director. And I was like, that's it. I knew it. I knew there were similarities. Absolutely. Okay. I have a question. Is it possible to create okay, for anybody, this is going to sound really odd, but for anybody that has wait, that doesn't even give you instructions. Like, what does that even mean? Okay, wait, we can't do this though. Oh, no, I understand. For anybody that has, like, I know Dadbods is really into vinyls. Can you make a CD from a vinyl? I know that's probably a dumb question, but I need to know. I could Google it, but I just haven't Googled it yet. But I thought I would ask Dadbods. I'm sure there's probably a way. I haven't seen the original Blade Runner, and I was going to listen to the book, but it's narrated by my least favorite narrator, and I was like, no, I will not. I was really sad about it, though. You need equipment to do it? I wonder if Dadbods has that equipment. There is a cassette tape I used to listen to when I was a kid that you guys recognize the can you create a CD / MP3 file, not even a CD, but just an MP3 file from a vinyl disc. But you have to have a record player that will convert a vinyl sound to MP3. I bet that's probably, you have that kind of equipment with your capture card if it has RCA plugs. Mine doesn't have RCA plugs. I don't know. Maybe I missed things. I've never seen the first one, so I can't actually say that I missed things. I don't know. I had a least favorite narrator. My least favorite narrator that I've ever heard, that I've ever come across, is Scott Brick. I do not like Scott Brick at all. I do not like him, Sam I Am. I've tried to explain this. Okay, I'm gonna have Papa help you, okay? Well, okay. I'm gonna go grab him and he can help you because... Give me a second. I know, he'll be in there in just a minute. You can send the audio to your computer and make WAV or MP3 files from it. Yeah, Scott Brick drives me nuts. I don't know. There's something about the way he narrates that really drives me crazy. And it's not even, he's not a bad narrator. I just don't jibe with the way he pronounces words and the way he does and says things. I just don't love it. I have there's this cassette tape I used to listen to when I was younger. It's called The Riddle King Tells His Favorite Jokes and Stories or something, favorite jokes or something like that. And it's, I don't know, have any of you heard of the Black Lagoon series? Like the teacher from the Black Lagoon, the lunch lady from the Black Lagoon, the bus driver from the Black Lagoon. There are a bunch of kids books that he wrote, and they're wildly popular. And then he started writing little mini, like elementary school age chapter books. He sat down in a recording studio with just this other guy, and they just sat and told each other jokes. And you know, they kind of laugh in real time and they're telling each other jokes and stuff. And then they do these little stories, and Charlotte would love it so much. And so I looked it up today to see if I could because we used to listen to it on a cassette. So I thought maybe I can find a cassette somewhere, or maybe I can find a CD of it or a downloadable, but the only options they have are vinyls. It was released in 1985, and that's the only option they have. And I was like, dang it. So I immediately thought of Dad Bods and was like, does Dad Bods have the right stuff? Like, why? I don't know. It's not that important, but like, I'd love to have Charlotte listen to it because she already listens to Bill Harley on repeat all the time. She loves Bill Harley, and it's right in that same vein. It's, you know, it's silly, and the stories are really funny. The stories are fictional. Bill Harley's are true. Well, not all of them. My father-in-law has a record player / CD burner combo that converts vinyl to CD. I can't speak to the quality though. John's like, don't tell anybody, but I'm actually Scott Brick. No offense to Scott Brick. I just don't like the way he narrates. And then there's a female narrator I don't love either. She narrated, I think her name is Julia Whalen. I can't remember, but I don't like the way she narrates things either. One of my favorite narrators is the lady that narrated Big Little Lies she narrated all of Kate Morton's books. I love Kate Morton. But she narrated Big Little Lies, and I can't remember her name, but she's Australian, I think, and I really love listening to her. And then the woman that did Children of Time, the whole Children of Time series, she did a really good job too. Oh, we're attaching this now, are we? Right. Oh, look at that. Boop. Well, that was pretty satisfying, actually, if I do say so myself. It was very satisfying. Looks like a little mini submarine. I'm sure there are vinyl readers at your local Goodwill. Those things went for cheap in the vinyl renaissance circa 2005 to 2010. Personally, in Chiron's opinion, if you were to convert vinyl to MP3, you risk including the popping sounds from a well-used vinyl disc. You know what? I actually feel like those were in the cassette. I honestly feel like those were in the cassette. The cassette didn't have great quality either. But whatever the case, I was just curious if there was kind of I was just curious if anybody like legitimately had I would be like, I'll buy the vinyl and I'll send it to you, and then you can convert it for me. I'd pay you. She would love it so much. I was hoping that it was on, I was really hoping it was on like YouTube, but it's not. Okay, now wait a minute. Where does this go? Oh, on the bottom. I see. Thank you, Ander. Trying to think of other like silly stories, because that's what we used to listen to when we were little. Yeah, like I'm not being able to focus on what he's saying because of the way he says it. Here's my version of it. He'll say something like, okay, let me think of a line. Well, here's the line. Well, couldn't there be another way we could have done it? And he'll be like, couldn't there have been another way we could have done it? Just super, super, like the inflection of his voice is weird. I just don't get it. What was it called again? The disc? The vinyl? Well, you're nice, John. I struggled so much with that because I constantly worried that it wasn't good enough. Constantly. And my friend, what's the term I'm looking for? My audio engineer was like, you need to just let it go. Like you need to reach a point where you're willing to just accept it and just let it go, because you will be re-recording it for the rest of your life if you don't. And I was like, fine. It's called The Riddle. Hold on. Sorry. That was my bad. I clicked something on my mouse. Okay. It's called The Riddle King. There's a Riddle King in Lies of P, apparently. Tells his favorite jokes. On the website Discogs. It's the Riddle King tells his favorite riddles, jokes, stories, and songs. And there's a track list, but it says that it's only on a vinyl. Audio engineer, please sing Let It Go in a loop until you forget about these. I know, he was like, dude, you're going to just record it for the rest of your life. Like, just... And this is also my jam. I gave one of those record players to my dad a while back. He's never used it, but I have. That's how I have Paul McCartney and Alice Cooper on my thumb drive. And the quality is relatively good. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm not gonna pitch a fit if I can't make it happen, but it would be that would be so nostalgic. That would be so nice. Hey, it's Outcast. Thanks for that. Yes, it's called The Riddle King Tells His Favorite. Oh, you mean I don't have a Dr. Pepper today? I already drank one this morning. And if I'm going to have a second one, I'm going to have it with pizza tonight for dinner. And I just refuse to drink 3 in a day. So the Riddle King tells his favorite riddles, jokes, stories, and songs. Tells his favorite... I'm getting the caps wrong. Jokes, stories, riddles, and songs. We just go to Little Caesars. Riddles, jokes, stories, and songs. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so wrong. Wow, I'm such an idiot. Jokes, stories, and songs. It's by Mike Thaler. And what's his name? Steve Charney or Sharney. I just have such fond memories of listening to that in the car with my brother. Oh my gosh, we used to have so much fun listening to that together. We would just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. And we had the whole thing memorized. And then for a talent show, we actually did one of their stories. And my brother told the story. We dressed in goofy clothes and my brother told the story. And then I did the sound effects because we had the whole thing memorized. I don't think this is... This must be it. On the back? I am confusion. What'd you get there? This one, we went to a local one and we had to wait like 7 minutes and they were like, sorry for the wait. Yeah, we just get a cheese and a pepperoni pizza because my daughters will only eat cheese pizza. We literally get pizza there almost every Friday night because I just don't want to cook. I'm tired of cooking. I think this is the right piece, I'm guessing. It doesn't show the back with like the little connectors on the back, but I'm gonna like... We love Quick Trip. Quick Trip is our jam. No way, that is also my jam. We love Quick Trip a lot. Quick Trip is great. It's like a mini Buc-ee's. We go to Quick Trip all the time. And I've now learned that the girls can get Slurpees and I can get a Dr. Pepper all at the same. Because I actually have found that the 7-Eleven that's like kind of close to us, I don't like the taste of their soda. There's something wonky. There's something off with it, but their Slurpees are good, but I don't like the taste of their soda. And so we go to QT and we get... Oh, that's so silly. Okay, this goes here. Yes, Charlotte. What? No, I have to finish Zelda today. So I got to come up with something for next week. Well, there's my answer. Charlotte wants. Stop. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, really? Oh, these are different ones. I don't know all of these ones. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to keep that. You know what? I'm going to create a marker. It's slightly different, but I'm going to listen to some of them and see if he has some of the same ones. Stixel has something important to tell me. Stixel's laying flat out on the floor. Bless her. Stixel pupper. I was going to say, I don't even know if Charlotte wants to... Oh, see? No, that doesn't work. Oh. This is not the same one. Hey, it's Collaboration! How are you? That's not the same... Okay, now I'm legitimately missing a piece. Because... that can't go on the back because there are those... Now I feel like I really legitimately am missing a piece because it's not here. It's this piece right here. It's this guy. It's like just a regular 4. It's like a... It looks just like this one, but this one has 4 holes on the side and 4 holes on the top. And it's telling me I need one with just 4 holes on the top. I just put this one down and almost went, oh, there it is. No, that's it. That's it right there. One more term before you get your bachelor's. That's so exciting. Good for you. That's huge. That's a big deal, man. Congrats. You have like celebration plans for when that happens? Yeah, there is no... Unless... No. This is not... Yeah, because that one... Oh... No, I was going to say maybe it goes the other way. Maybe it like connects with this one, but no, it doesn't do that either. Now I'm mega confused. This is what VT was talking about. This is definitely not Lego. That piece is not here. Okay. Okay, hold on. Before I... Okay, what I'm going to do before we move over to the game is I'm going to check all these instructions and see if this piece comes up somewhere else. Because if it doesn't, then... Oh, I love Martinelli's. Oh my gosh, I could drink Martinelli's. Like, I would drink Martinelli's instead of Dr. Pepper if I could. But it's not... I can't afford that. Wait a minute. When do we open bag number 3? Bags number 3. Did I put the wrong... Okay, well now I'm curious if I maybe put the wrong piece somewhere else. And maybe that's why I'm missing... There's no way. Okay, I'm missing. Where does bag number 3 come? Oh, here it is. Okay. So then that means I'm almost at bag number 3, and that piece isn't called for anywhere else. So that means I must have accidentally put that piece somewhere instead of this piece. Dude, all of them. They're so good. I love them all. Or they put the wrong piece in the set. I feel like the chances of that are pretty low, but maybe they're not. If I have to go all the way back. Dude, Charlotte might even have one. Just a plain black one with 4 things on that. She might have one in her. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, at the very beginning? Wait. Don't worry about it. Oh, no. Or maybe there were... Okay. So it would be on... I feel like it would be on the back side. So it'd be back here? No, but it can't... It's got to be this one. Oh my gosh. You know what? 100% Charlotte probably has one. She probably has a piece. One of these like black 4 pieces. Either that or I just need to kind of... Oh, but that's all built together. And then I just lost a piece. This one. No, that's supposed to be that way. If I take... I don't even know. But the problem is I don't even know how to check.
Who likes good news? Everyone?
It's this one right here. That's the one that I need to see. It's supposed to have... It is. It's this one right here because it's supposed to have the things on the back that this connects to. Wonder if I can get it off. Who subbed? Somebody subbed. Hey, it's Mac! Are you on vacation? Having the time of your life. I had the time of my life. Okay, no, but seriously, I might be able to do that. Whatever the case, I will do this later, but that really irritates me and that is actually not even, that's not even their fault. That is user error because there's a very clear picture right there that says this is the piece you need and I just grabbed the plain one. So it was me. It was my fault. But this is all put together so... But okay, wait. I have to restart? No, I don't have to actually restart. Wait. That hurt my throat so badly. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen today. I will make it happen over the weekend. But now we know. Because all of a sudden I thought, no, it's not just the fact that I'm missing a piece or something. This is user error. And sure enough, all the way at the G-dang beginning, man, boo earns. That's okay. I'll fix it over the weekend and then it'll be fine. I'm almost to bags 3. I don't have to restart, but I definitely need to do a little bit of figuring. It's fine. I'll do it over the weekend and it'll be fine. It can't be that bad. Like, even if I just have to like lift it just a teeny bit to like pull the piece out and put it in there, I don't have to completely disassemble it. Oh, you're leaving in an hour or so for my vacay and my phone's touchscreen stopped working yesterday. Boo. The whole touchscreen stopped? Well, that sucks. I am so sorry. Dude, Martinelli's is like the bomb. I love Martinelli's a lot. It's pretty great. Like I said, I would probably drink that instead of Dr. Pepper if I could. Just melt some zip ties into the void. I cannot believe I Well, like I said, it wasn't the instructions fault. That is very clearly shown to be that piece, and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, you guys, we're at the end. There we go. We're at the end. And I have one bottle. So do we just go for it? Oh, I didn't give Mac a song. What? I can't come look at that right now, baby. I'm busy. I get to enjoy the ending without having to play myself. That's because I'm thinking of the people. I got prepared. I have an extra sturdy shield. And I think we should just go do it. There's a local company here called Sheffield Cider that specializes in non-alcoholic cider. I can't drink Martinelli's anymore. Oh, because that's just better. What? Auden, it is not time for you to come out of quiet time yet. You get chips when you come out. It's true. I've made it this far on one bottle. One of my clients a long time ago gave me what she called Mormon wine. It was like, it was the stuff that you buy from like IKEA. It was gross. I didn't like it. I would have much rather had a bottle of Martinelli's. But she was like, isn't that so great? I got you Mormon wine. I was like, thanks. My clients were so good to me. They were so sweet to me, and they gave me gifts and all sorts of things. Like, I had a really incredible baby shower. And part of that was because I had been in the ward for so long. I'd been in our ward for so long. And I mean, I'm really kind of a believer that, you know, when you're in a situation like that, when you move into the boundaries of a ward, it's kind of sort of what you make it. You know, if you throw yourself into what you've been asked to do, and you show up at people's houses and help them move, and you help clean the building when it's our month to help clean the building on Saturdays and stuff, like, you know, you get to know people and have people know you, then, you know, you really kind of integrate yourself into a congregation, and it can really kind of be what you want it to be. And we'd been in that ward for, gosh, like 7 or 8 years at that point. And so we knew a lot of people in that ward, but like half the people that came to the baby shower were clients of mine, and they were so kind. My clients gifted me a lot of things. That's why when my mom was like, well, don't you get irritated with, you know, your clients having so much more money than you? I was like, not really. Like, they take really good care of me. They put food on my table, you know? So much better. The last I bought was apple cherry. Oh my gosh, that sounds really good. You did not get me anything for my baby shower, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm actually gonna be, oh, I think I need to talk to Beatrice. Where is she? No, not here. Isn't she like, hi? Oh. Hey, welcome to the item check. Oh, it's you again. What? This is literally the first time we've talked, Beatrice. Wait a second. I don't suppose... You don't come by here just to see me, do you? I did not ever break the chandelier. No. Sorry. That wouldn't even make sense, right? I mean, like, this is literally the first time that we've talked, Beatrice. Wait, but I wanna... Oh, this. This is what I need. Okay. How do you get... Oh, you must buy them from Beetle. I'm gonna put that here, and then this is gonna go here, just in case I need to switch shields. I don't think I know, she's got some really bombastic side eye. Side eye. Maybe she's watching from afar. No, I didn't actually break the chandelier. I forgot about it. Is this an unopened chest? No, it's not. It hasn't been activated. And I got my potion. Let's do this. I'm not that worried. I feel like with the Hyrule Shield, it's not crazy challenging, but I could totally be wrong. Well, now there are 2 butterflies. Now there are 3 butterflies here. There weren't before. There was only 1. Remember that when that happened? Get it. Seriously? Lonk. Keep it together. Wow, they will not. Sorry. Hey, it's Paladrune! Test. Wait. No. Why would it be like that? Oh, it did fly away. Oh. Darn. That's okay. We're headed to the end. Here we are at the end of all things. Where were these butterflies when I needed them before? I didn't do any of these side quests for any of these people. That's okay. Oh, did I do silly glasses? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm so sorry. Let's do these. Forgot. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning. My mom loved that song. My mom, to give you an idea of, well, if you ever want to know what it's like being a mom, just read Sydney's last, just read Sydney's last message. It's pretty much what it's like being a mom. My mom's favorite soundtrack ever was Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's obviously a great one. I also love it. But man, my mom loved that soundtrack. She knew every word to every single song on that soundtrack. She loved it. We used to sing a song together in 3-part harmony. What was it? It wasn't that one. It was... Was it in the highway, in the hedges, in the highway, in the hedges, in the highway, in the hedges? I think that was it. Hey, it's Van! I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high. Is that like, was that Kip? I wish I could fly into the sky so very high, just like a dragonfly. It sounds like something he would be typing to his ladies. You make me feel, no, that's not from Kip. You make me feel so high in the sky. Or whatever. Like a dragonfly or something. Oh, I'm so good catching butterflies. So good. To be fair, if you like that style of music, it's pretty banging. I love that soundtrack so much. That's a great soundtrack. And I just love the movie. The movie's wonderful. We quote it all the time. I'm a dapper day and night. I say oftentimes, well, she done arguing in a with tea. If on and run somewhere, I'll be like, oh, dang, she done arguing in a with tea. I love that movie so much.
Do not seek the treasure. Do not speak the treasure. Do not seek the treasure.
Oh, that's from Lenny Kravitz.
Oh,
go. A place that I can fly into the sky, so very high. Oh my gosh. And I thought it was something the kid was writing. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's pretty terrible, actually. But like, we just watched it. Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. I don't know why that song popped into my head.
Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, look at him. Classic. There he is. Okay, wait a minute. Can it break? I thought it couldn't break. Oh. Maybe. I used the siren song as one of my daughter's lullabies. So did I. Go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, little baby. I love that movie so much. Is you ain't my constituents. Is you ain't my constituents. Oh my gosh. Movie's great. If you have not seen Oh Brother Where Art Thou with George Clooney and what's his face? I can't remember what his name is now, but he was in Holes and he was in where else did I see him? He was in Minority Report. He was in something Rockwell. Is that his name? Rockwell? Something Rockwell, I think. Oh, it's just great. I love that movie so much. John Goodman's in it. We used to listen to I am a man of constant sorrow. We love that one as well. That whole soundtrack, it was great. I think you need a special redeem for monotone with voice changer like the Tetris one, like the one that we just had. It was called Blocks. So like put them together. Huh. I can do that. Oh, that didn't help me. Okay, I'll write that down. I'm a dapper Dan man. Dang, we're in a tight spot. Monotone plus blocks. Oh, Brother Where Art Thou was absolutely fantastic. Good thing the Portal of Time has an auto-close feature. All right. Oh, dang it. Here goes nothing. Look, my shield's status is like fancy. Master Lonk, I have important information for you. I know you do. I know you do. Once you enter this portal, my analysis indicates a 0% chance that you will be able to return unless you are able to vanquish your foe. Are you ready? Proceed. I'm gonna need to get Odd and out of quiet time here in just a second. Well, I guess she can kind of get out on her own. Apparently now she can push her baby gate over. I don't remember this fight, but I do remember using my shield a lot. And of course, in my head, I was like, well, clearly this is the only way. Obviously. Everybody does this way. Oh my gosh, he's so large. You can come out. It's just one of those gates that's like, it's got the soft, squishy things on the side. Okay, but I am in the middle of something really important. So you need to go out and you need to get the iPad, and I do not want to be bothered, okay? Look at me, ma'am.
I'm gonna be chill.
You're gonna be chill. What does that mean? I feel like if I try to read that out loud, it's gonna be terrible. I need some lip balm. Gotta be prepared. So angry right now. Oh, Sephiroth. Oh, we're ready, baby. Okay, don't tell me how to do it.
We are gonna be. Well, bless his heart. He is just gonna be. This is gonna be the most epic takedown of all time. Why are we walking on? It's like you're walking on air. This guy reminds me of Fergus from Brave. What long, lovely locks. Yes, look at his hair. Oh, he's so angry though. He's so mad. Got a big scar across his head. The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing before I take your life. Try to keep it interesting for me, would you? This reminds me of like in Up when the alpha dog has that really high-pitched voice. Do not talk to me about Doug just now. Are we on water? I don't know. And when you do fall, know that your world and everything in it is mine to dominate, mine to subjugate, mine to rule. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow as I wipe all who oppose me from the face of this world. Mine to rule. I'm tiny but mighty. Are we gonna fight him? Yep. Yeah? Even his sideburns are glowing. Are we gonna fight him again? Yep. Even they're like blowing. You gotta have long sideburns to have them blow like that. I will take the Triforce for my own. And the world shall be under my foot. Okay. I think it was for eternity. What's with the head? That's right. Look at his head. He's a bobblehead. Take that. What's his head doing? I can do this all day, buddy. Oh, that was really good, and then it stopped. Am I still a banana? I am.
I don't remember this music at all. Does he have a face too?
Wait, that was a scaled dinosaur?
A what?
That was a scaled dinosaur.
Yeah.
That was a scaled dinosaur.
Oh, yeah, that was good. You hit him upside the face. Oh, okay. You know, an HP bar would be great. I don't remember his head being clicky like this. What'd you say?
I said, do it, Link.
Good job. Do it, Link.
Do it.
Huh? His head. Have any of the other bosses had HP bars? I don't think they have.
Cut his head.
Cut his head? I don't think so. How did I get him to... I don't remember. Do it! Oh, now it's... Everything's gonna be worse now. Oh, now we have a light. Okay, cool. Ah! Oh my gosh, things just got really crazy. No, no, I need a no game. Oh, 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 only gives you 8 hearts. Ah, ah. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, that was better. Oh, okay, you can't hit him while he's doing that. Good to know, good to know. Off with his head! I did. I drank the potion. Oh, shoot! Can you not hit him? Take that! Oh, okay. Okay, so you can't hit him when he does that because the thing and the thing. Okay. I'm already down to 3 hearts. Oh. This is gonna take forever. How do you move from one side to the other and not hit his sword? That is my biggest complaint with this game. He did. It's okay, baby. Okay. Are you ready to go out? She's like, no. Okay, wait a minute. Does that mean... No, I need to go back and get another potion. Should I just... I was gonna say, that beginning part was like... super simple. But man, once he brought in electricity, I don't...
Well, it's everything. I think it can fly you up.
I don't know if you can... I don't know if you can... Part of it is, Okay, wait a minute. If I... How do I... I'm just trying to decide if I should go... but if I go get more potions, I have to like go back to the past, go all the way. Can I not load... Oh, can I load a game from here? Or can I only save a game from here? I actually think you can only save. Ah, so I have to go all the way back? Oh, that was crazy. Maybe we won't beat this game today. I don't know. Hey, it's Techno! Take the few minutes to get potions. Yeah, I don't, but where do I get other bottles? I legitimately don't know where to get other bottles. Can I buy them? Or do you have to just find them? Are they in Goddess Cube chests? Because I don't know where to find them. Oh, what? I'm all the way in the... Lame. I mean, I would imagine that it works in the same way that the fight with Girahim worked. There's one in the fire sanctuary. If I could get 2 bottles, I feel like oh, shoot. Maybe... How many bugs do you need to get? Company of 4 July barbecue is in full swing. Bye, Wolf! That's super exciting. Have fun. Have a good time. Go grab some Martinelli's. Or no, what is that? That cider place? I can't remember what it's called. Better. Wow, that was really intense. Well, I'm gonna try without multiple bottles now, because now I know what his moveset is, and I think I might be able to... Okay, so my shield hasn't gone down at all. So does that mean, does it replenish over time? Or does it just never? Yeah, the part without electricity, I was like, is this it, really? I don't think this is it. There's gotta be more than this. Your sword fighting is good enough. You might be able to swing it with less. I might. I need to sit on a bench. What am I doing? I'm going to the sky. I have that amiibo. I never used that amiibo. That could have sent me to the sky right where I was. Lame. Lame. That's right. We're already... Yeah, I feel like with this is my fighting style. The shield bash, but I just need to understand. I feel like it's probably like Garahim, the very last fight with Garahim, where he'll probably hold still for just a second for me to bring my sword around and hit him on the side where his sword is not. But I could be wrong. I don't know where, I don't quite know how I got this one situation where we had like a good thing going back and forth and I was able to hit him a bunch of times. I don't know how I got there. What did you say?
I saw this.
Yes. Okay. Yes, please. When did they stop giving you fairies that actually filled up your whole life? When was that a thing? Is that not even a thing in Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom? Alexa, stop, please. Because I feel like that was, it used to be that you could, that fairies, when they oh shoot, I don't have a rhino beetle. Oh, I think I can get one. Is there somewhere you can buy bugs? Sorry, I think he needs a rattle for his baby or something because he's not sleeping at night because the baby's crying all night long. I think there's one up here. Yeah. He needs, whoops, he needs the rattle for his baby. Yeah, I think they're here. I think there's one on the side right here. Or there was one. It's not there now. Is it not there? If I already caught it, it doesn't come back? The butterflies come back. Where do I find a rhino beetle? They wouldn't render that far away, would they? Maybe in the forest? I mean, I'm headed there. Oh, but then I'd have to come back to have it infused. There was one on the wall over here. I remember catching it, but maybe they don't come back after you catch them? Are they on the tree? I just need one. Are they on the trees? Oh, that's the wrong kind of beetle. I'm gonna get it anyway. Are those there? Where are those located?
Let's see what's on our map.
Or are they in the...
Let's see what's on our map.
No, we're not gonna see what's on our map, baby.
Let's see if that beetle's on.
The beetle is not on our map. I promise you that. Wait, woodland rhino beetle? That sounds like it's in Farron Woods. Maybe I'm thinking of that blue beetle then. I should have been collecting bugs this whole G-dang time. Ugh. All right, we're gonna go find a woodland beetle. Dang. I think this type of situation, that we're in right now is the most frustrating part of games for me, is when you're trying to like prep for the end of the game and they make it really complicated to get prepared. It's like, well, you need all these things. You need like all these bugs so you can upgrade your potions, and you need all these bottles, and you need all these different things. And it's like, at the end of the game, I don't want to have to do that. But then again, I don't know, maybe if I'd been better, like maybe if I'd taken more interest in playing during, like collecting these things during my main playthrough of the game, then maybe I wouldn't be having this problem. But like right now I'm like, I just want to go into the, I just want to go into the end. I just want to be like, I want to finish. It's pretty much always been fairies don't heal full hearts. Really? I guess it depends on how many hearts you have. If you only have like 7 hearts, then obviously you're gonna have full hearts. But are they on trees or are they just on walls? A wood. Okay, wait. What am I looking for? A woodland rhino beetle? Oh no, it's a cicada. A slow force bug that is easy to catch. Roll into trees to knock it down. Oh, so it's on trees. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Love you. Maybe they're in trees? Do you have to see them? There was a time when fairies filled 3 hearts, and we couldn't keep them in bottles. I know. I shouldn't even be complaining. Because... I don't know. Hey, it's Matt! Hey, listen! Hey, listen! Yeah, that's a kiwi. Well, there aren't any of them here. I'm just rolling into random things. In Ocarina of Time, they have a full refill? Fairies do? I thought for sure there were Zelda games where they had full refills. Check it out, 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 check it out. Weird, Auden sounds like your own private Navi. It's kind of sort of what she is, actually, to be totally honest. She'd be like, hey, you forgot that. Hey, listen. Hey. That's where I just was, I think, so. I certainly don't see any bugs. Oh, but there's a goddess cube up there. I don't even remember where I go. Just don't teach her about percentages. True. There is a... Oh. It's not what I wanted, but okay. Can I get that from here? Cheap!
Let's go.
She's right there. Well, now I'm like, well, shoot, I'm gonna spend all my time running around and trying to find this dumb bug instead of actually... Maybe I should just quit the game and reload it, and then I'll have a potion. Where do you find them?
Check that.
Find them. And then you'll never, ever, ever find them. Trees? Trees? Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. Trees. That just gives me money, which I don't even need. I got so much money from the Thunder Dragon. And this is the frustrating thing with streaming a game like this. Is I'm like, I don't want to waste time running around and trying to find a bug. Like, that is not fun for anyone. So, can we, like, just... Can I buy bugs off of that blonde dude? What's his name? Stritch or something? I think that's his name. I'm not seeing any bugs, man. They are nowhere to be found. Yeah, she'll be like, there is a 96% chance that you... Oh my gosh, there he is. He's on like the big tree. Oh, there's the bug. There he is. Oh, shoot. Oh, can you just walk on him? I thought you had to... So he's just climbing on the giant tree? Okay, let's see if maybe we can find a second one. I don't want to be greedy, but I may die. There's a very good chance I'll die. Kind of need a second one. Okay, so it's on... How do you get over there? Why is this glittering and sparkling, and this one is not? Okay. So it's on, like, the big tree. You know what? I actually think I know how to get up here. Isn't there a... Oh, no, there's not. I was going to say, isn't there a...
Buzz cube.
I know. Oh, oh. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Okay, well, that gives me 2, which I only need 1 for a potion. So... Let's go get that potion. Are those bad? Will they follow you and, like, kill you? Are there 2 goddess cubes? I think there are. No. Was that a goddess cube? Lonk still be lonkin'. Lonk is lonkin' indeed. I wonder if the Skyward swipe. What is it? Not Skyward swipe. Skyward. What is it? The Skyward strike.
Skyward.
Does the Skyward strike? I wonder if that has something to do with the fight. You know what? I think the closest way is over there. Quickly, Lonk. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can head up to the sky here. It does? Oh, because he kind of does his own skyward stance. Like he raises his... Maybe that's what I should do. I'm going to try. And it took me 2 minutes to remember that the melody a bit from earlier reminded me was from William Tell Overture. Isn't that William Tell Overture? Right? Isn't that the William Tell Overture? Have you tried swashbuckling? All right, we're gonna give this another shot with 1 bottle, and if I struggle again, then shoot, maybe we won't beat this today. If we don't, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Because, like, I should. And I can't go that much later because we gotta go pick up pizza at 5, so. Okay, we're gonna go infuse this potion. And if we can't do it, then we'll go get another bottle. I feel like I could do it if I had 2 bottles. Hey, it's DJ BJ. Not to be confused with the 1812 Overture. That will just forever remind me of V for Vendetta. All aboard the no struggle bus. I am aware I don't want this to be like easy. I'm just saying I was really hoping to finish the game today. I've got to go find the thing for his baby. Okay. We have, oh, that's not where you, we have so many butterflies. Kate, will you go watch your show or something? Oh, you got this. I've got this. I can do it. This is like the pizza. Sorry to make you wait like this. And it's done. Like, I waited for all of like 3 seconds. Okay. All right, let's go. It's Backpack. We're headed to the final boss, Backpack, and it already killed me once. I thought you could just load a game from this. Oh, here. Baby, you can't watch it in here. You've got to go watch it somewhere else. Okay. I mean, like, I have the Master Sword. Like, you'd think that would be enough. But no, apparently not. Oh, I should have just saved, but I'm going to save before when I go down there. It'll be fine. 38 years! Oh my gosh, Backpack and I are the same age. So today is your birthday. I'm writing it down. 6/27. Backpack. I've got people's birthdays written down. Backpacks. Just one backpack. Just the one. Seriously, happy birthday. You and I are the same age. So there's that. And now you don't get to say, I'm 37, I'm not old. That's what I got to say. For the whole year I was 37, I got to say, I'm 37, I'm not old. Now I don't get to say that anymore. Man, they really do make this a pain for you to like make this like if you do run out of potions and all that stuff for this last fight, they sure make it a pain for you to go back and get more of them. Heavens. Oh, this is where we end up. Where's oh, okay, I see. I understand. I know, just the other day I was like, I am like 2 years away from being 40. That's crazy. I do not feel 40 at all. At all. And I'm grateful for that. I mean, I'm pretty fit, and I go walking every single day, and I feel like I'm a relatively healthy person, but like I do not feel 40. But my husband turned 40 this year, and he was like, this is feeling crazy. I don't like it. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, like less than 2 months for Hayes. DJ BJ, my birthday is next Thursday when you aren't streaming. Okay, so wait, what is the day of your birthday? Do I have yours written down? I don't. So what's the actual date? Thursday? It is the 3rd. Oh, it lands. It's not next Thursday, but it is on a Thursday. Okay. I think you're one of the only ones in July I have on my... No, I'm sorry. The 3rd? No, wait. You said it's the 10th. DJBJ, birthday. Those rhymes. Anybody want a peanut? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, it's okay. But you're right. Thank you for letting me know, because I forget I don't stream on Thursdays, and then I miss people's birthdays. So I gotta, honestly, it's on my to-do list, like my checklist before I go live, to check the birthday list and make sure I haven't missed anybody. And sometimes I still forget. But I think you're my only July so far. Oh, wait, no. I think Wolf is in July. Yeah, Wolf is in July. I was like, I knew there's another July here. Birthdays, birthdays. Happy Emergence Day! We're not old, we're just vintage. Yeah, they make this like really brutal for you to be like, I gotta go back and get more freaking fairies or more potions or whatever. I don't care when Scott Brick's birthday is. You know what though? He reads everything. So like he's not struggling. He's doing just fine. Who's the girl I didn't like? Julia Whalen, I think. She read the Gone. She was the Gone Girl. I know, they're totally chill. They're just like, oh yeah, it's like, that's back there. You should probably do that. Yeah, I mean, it's just a number, but at the same time, it is kind of like, what's the average lifespan? That's the only thing. It's like, it's just like the size of your clothes. Like, it's just a number. But still, like, I don't know. There is something kind of about it that I'm like, happy Emergence Day 9 months before, well, however many. No, because 9 months, like when you emerged. Okay. My children were removed, so. Okay. Sorry, I was just feeling it out. You missed! Oh, he punched me! Yeah. Oh, pff, that was dumb. Gotta pay attention to the direction, man. I don't know what that was, but okay. What does that... Oh, shoot. Remember when I said I know his moveset? Well, that was different. Oh, did I hit him? I don't even know. Huh? Oh, that was... No! Ah! Ah! He didn't even do anything! I heard that redeem, but I don't want to take my eyes off the screen. Hold on! I don't know what that move means. He's so large. Oh my gosh. You are large in stature, my dude. I don't like that. It's like a fake out. Oh my gosh, it's Hero Shade! What did we do? Hydrate or dihydrate? Please drink your water! Autumn just poked her head in. Okay, that's his Skyward thingy dingy. Okay, okay, okay. No. Oh!
Oh! Oh, okay, okay. Where are my gyro controls? Oh, see, that's his own... What the heck? Fly, what are you trying to tell me? No! Shut your mouth! Are you serious? That's all she wanted to say? She's like... I couldn't turn around fast enough, okay! Okay. Dang it! My camera wouldn't turn around fast enough. Okay. I don't understand! Take that one hit! I can't do a Skyward Strike? Oh! Oh my gosh! Don't put your sword away! What the heck is wrong with you? Oh my gosh! That was really intense. I don't know. I did that. Ow! Ah! Dang it! Oh, okay, that was better. Why would it? Ah! You know what it is? It's the gyro controls right now. That is a big problem. For the final boss, for you not to be able to, like... Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna die again. That freaking sucks, man.
understand how the Skyward Sword thing works.
This video game is hard. I don't want to play it anymore.
Oh, biscuits. I don't understand how it works because sometimes I can do the Skyward, like sometimes I can do the Skyward Strike, but I'm sitting there holding it up and it's not doing anything. So what happens if you hit quit? Will it automatically save your game or do you get to load your game with the potion? Okay, so I did die. So we've learned more. It's a long theory. Okay, wait, wait. I had a breakthrough in a theory about the Gerudo in Twilight Princess, but it ties into Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Skyward Sword. Dang. What happens if I hit quit? Did it automatically save? Because it would be really great if I could just reload my game. 327. I think this is the one that has the potion. That's what I thought when the lightning strikes. Oh, perfect. Okay, that saves me a lot of time. I thought it was when the lightning struck, but I thought you could just do it at any time. I cannot believe we have to do this every single time. Bye. I mean, they do think I just loaded my game, but it's fine. Whatever. It's like, I don't know. The gyro is weird, and I feel to be totally honest, I feel like I've had trouble with the Skyward Strike. That's the only thing I feel like I've had struggles with this whole time around is the Skyward Strike. It just doesn't. Hi, Wi-Fi? What the heck, man? Dang it. Gonna smack you upside your head, boy. Man, you do not look like a boy. You are definitely a man. I really wailed on him once. Thank goodness for this shield. How do you do this without the shield? I remembered the jump button that time. Okay, I tried to get in a second hit, but I couldn't. I don't understand what that move is, and I don't understand why it doesn't hurt me. All right. See. See, it's not, it doesn't even follow my... it doesn't even follow my gyro controls. That's so frustrating. Oh, okay. How am I supposed to know when the lightning strikes? Oh, what? That's not what I wanted! Ah! Hey, Jonathan! See, my sword isn't even really, like, moving. Did I get him? Oh, you can't shield bash that. Okay. so many questions. What does Fi have to say now? Yes. Skyward strikes cannot be called down to your sword because the place is under the magical influence of Demise. Attacks using Skyward strike energy will not be possible here. It is highly probable that the only weapon capable of wounding Demise is the Master Sword itself. No other weapon can affect him. Well, I kind of... Yes. I don't. I can't help you with that one right now. Okay, thanks. Thank you for that. Oh, I think I understand. Maybe. Ow. Oh. Ow, shoot! I don't understand. I thought I did. There you go. We're gonna be here for a long time if I keep hitting you like that. Oh, I think this takes a minute. Oh, he faked me out. Rude. It doesn't work though. I don't understand. I honestly don't know. My problem with the... Maybe I can... I've done it once. Oh, shoot, my button, my finger slipped. I don't understand. I really don't. That seems like a... That seems like a... Like a developer issue. Like, I keep correcting my gyro and it doesn't do anything, so I don't know how I'm supposed to... Oh! Well, now I'm about to die. Oh, you can block that. Okay. Oh, what? Crap! That's not what I meant to do! Dang it! Okay, I kind of sort of understand, but not really, because it's very particular about where it wants you to lift, whereas through the whole game, it's like everything can kind of... I feel like the Skyward... I don't know. I've never quite figured out how to make the Skyward strike happen. I feel like there's a very particular thing. Like if I'm just lifting it like this, it's not good enough. It's like it wants it to be aimed. It's like you're supposed to tilt it and lift it. It's really weird, but I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I have a Pro controller, but I don't feel like that would really help. Like, I'm wondering if maybe, well, I haven't played the whole, like, I've done the whole game with motion controls. I would be terrible if I were to do it with the joysticks. I wouldn't even know how to, like, actually do that. Like that? I don't know. Okay, okay, okay. Gyro, gyro, gyro. Take that. Take that, you mean man. He's just a mean old man without a mommy. So Skyward strikes don't work. So even in this battle, Skyward strikes don't work. Okay, I know what jump is. But I didn't use it just then. also new. Seriously, how do you even do this fight without the shield? How? This is new. Oh, this beginning part is just over. I'm like, just get to something. Oh, yeah, that was good. That wasn't so bad. Okay. So once lightning starts striking all around, that's when my sword will pick it up. Well, it's too late now. See, my sword isn't even moving. That is the problem. Oh. It's like, it's not picking up that I'm actually moving it. Oh. There we go. Oh. I'll take it. It's fine. It's like I have to... Oh, shoot! It's like I have to hit it first. Oh, it saves it! Oh my gosh, I did not realize that. Oh, biscuits. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap! Okay. It doesn't make sense. I just hit my finger. It's like... Okay, all right, I got it. Ah! There is no way! It just doesn't, like... Oh, biscuits! I need to jump out of the way. This is infuriating because it feels really... Yeah, there we go. Oh, get him! Are you kidding? Have I already drank my potion? Yeah, I have. Okay. It feels like it should work a certain way, but it's not. And it's not my fault. It's just the way the game was created. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Dang it. Oh. That's right. To complete this game. Oh, dang it. I thought we were going to do it. Ow! The fact that he gets a... Where is he? Oh, my gosh. The fact that he gets a hit right there, that sucks. Ow. Ow! You are so bad! Dang it. Oh, this is it. Boom! 2 hearts left. We did it! That whole boss fight was so dumb. I felt like for the whole game, I've been like, the motion controls are fine. But man, during that last battle, the motion controls felt really clunky, super clunky. I have it on video how many times I was raising this and my sword wasn't going anywhere. That felt really unfair, but then again, we managed to do it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Didn't even break a sweat. So he doesn't like even die, does he? This is one of those situations where it's like, he doesn't die? An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time. It's true. It wouldn't matter if he did die because Nintendo would just bring him back anyway. That fight was so frustrating, but I feel like it didn't have to be. And that was probably what felt so frustrating about it, was I was like, obviously this is what they intended for you to do, but because of the motion controls, it wouldn't work right. So I felt like I was just thwarted by my own controllers. That was really frustrating. I was like, I know I'm doing this right. But we did it. I have experienced more frustrating boss battles, and I will say one of those was at the very end of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You guys remember that? Oh my gosh. So you know what? It could have been worse. Could have been worse. That's a pretty amazing version of the villain, though. He's pretty scary. He is so scary looking. And now we get cinematics. Thanks. Was I late? Demise did not actually meet his demise. Little sweetie. I mean, until the next game, it's over. Until the next time. Until next time, it's been a real slice. Oh, that's so sweet that she starts to cry. That's really sweet. He's like, yeah, bring it in, you guys. Oh, no, never mind. He's like, bye. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing in this little adventure I like to call Legend of Groose. That's a little joke. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks. Oh, well, you know, just glad I could make myself useful. Freaking Cruz. Oi. So, things look pretty sewn up here. What do you say, guys? Ready to head back to our own time? Granny was really worried about you two. We don't want to keep the old girl in suspense too long. That's what I would do. I would start crying. It's over. It's all over. I love this. Okay, so Fi is not my favorite companion, but her theme is one of my favorite songs. I must speak with you. Oh, that's right. It's time to put the sword back. You have successfully protected the goddess reborn and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as hero of legend. Can Link, like, retire and live a nice, quiet life after this? At least in this timeline? My purpose here is complete. Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you, and I will return to the sword to enter a sleep without end. You have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword in the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. Now, Master, it is time to conclude our necessary companionship. Gotta return. Yeah, remember the struggle I had trying to pull it out of that dumb stone in the volcano? I really struggled. But was it necessary? I mean, I do feel like the dowsing was necessary for the first time you play the game. The dowsing is absolutely necessary. Second time, not so much. It's gotta be done. Gotta be done. So, does it stay there for this music? I'm learning this on the piano right now. I know about half of it. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as a servant to her grace. However, I've come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record. Hi, Stisa. I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Lonk, but now, at the end of my journey with you, as I prepare to sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I am unable to identify. I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what your people call happiness. I don't love Fi, but this goodbye is really sweet. It's the music. And at moments, and it tracks that Fi would interrupt him again. May we meet again in another life. She's one of the most annoying companions, but she has some of the most beautiful music, and she has a really heartfelt goodbye, even though she doesn't understand what she's feeling. There's something about that just really strikes me deeply. I don't really know why, but the best music. I don't know, I'm trying to think of all the different companions' music, and I'm pretty sure hers is the best. That little piano, just that little piano version right there. There are no other, I mean, I guess there's a little bit of other instrumentals, but I'm learning that one. I'm learning that one on the piano right now, and I know the first half of it, but the second half, when it adds a few more notes to each chord, I don't know that one yet. I haven't been practicing the piano as much as I should have. I learned a bunch of songs, and then it kind of fell by the wayside. But the reality is these
these stories, they're just so... They're just such a big part of my life. And I just really love the franchise a lot. And it's silly and it's cartoony and obviously it's not real, but you know, you spend 40 plus hours watching these characters struggle and you just invokes a lot of emotion. Bye, Hayes! And you enjoy pizza too. And that's just it, you know, these types of stories, you know, all these different characters, sometimes you have to say goodbye and sometimes, you know, you don't get to.
Did you kill him?
I did it. Give me 5.
I want to see the skeleton.
He doesn't have a skeleton. He must never be allowed to threaten the world again. Threatens the world at least 13 more times. I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. So what? She's gonna leave it in her hands? Sometimes you have to say goodbye, but also sometimes you have to say hello to pizza. I can't imagine going through all that with Impa though, and then having to say goodbye. That would be so hard. I mean, we don't know exactly what happened with Zelda and Impa. Like, we don't know, but they were obviously together for a while, and then they came through the gate together and all that stuff. So like, we don't really know, but they obviously went through a lot together. You and I will surely meet again someday.
Where's Link?
Oh, he's around there somewhere. I don't know where. Auden is obsessed with our dog. Absolutely obsessed. Every night she's like, but I need to pet Stixel. No, you don't. You pet her all day. Yeah, Fi's farewell is... Fi's and Midna's farewells are obviously the best. Like, Midna's is packs more of an emotional punch, I think, but the music in Fi's music is wonderful. It's Granny! She does. Cruz is like, you did it. She just knock him over. Okay, Stixel, back it up.
There's a... Yeah.
I think Skyward Sword Zelda is one of my favorite Zeldas. Is she saying goodbye? I forgot she disappeared. Groose is probably more sad than any of them. Well, I don't know. Maybe not Zelda. I forgot that she disappeared. I thought they just, like, let her be and just, like, lived. Bye, Techno!
Sword.
Thank you for everything.
You should grab it.
Hey, it's Phoenix! How are you, Phoenix? Oh, wait a minute. Is it not done? Like, is she gonna be... That's okay! It's all right. Oh, I thought she was gonna come walking through the door. Huh? It's done, babe. You know, I know a lot of people had a lot of guff, like, hey, it's Napsy! I know a lot of people took issue. The boulder takes issue with that statement. I know a lot of people were annoyed with this game and they didn't love it. I thought it was a great addition to the franchise. And playing through it a second time was really, really fun. But playing through it the first time, I remember really loving it. I really loved it. I thought it was a great addition. I did more the first time I played through it, but that was so long ago. The end. Now there might be like sometimes in the sometimes in the credits they show like, oh, maybe not. It definitely had flaws. Oh, does this show this shows what she went through? Oh, I was just talking about we don't know what she went through, but now we're gonna see. I should have done the quests, but obviously when you stream, you feel a little more pressed for time, and so I didn't want to. It depends on the game, really, because I didn't mind 100%ing Astrobot, but it's the Granny. We love Granny. Oh, Phoenix, I've heard nothing but wonderful things about that one. I keep thinking to myself I should just purchase it and I should start it, but I just haven't. No, I mean the forced quests. I hated all the contrived scenarios. Well, yeah, there's like the gratitude crystals, and there were a lot of things I didn't do, and I didn't get nearly enough pieces of heart. That end battle probably wouldn't have been quite as challenging if I'd actually gotten all the pieces of heart. But like when you stream a game, it's like I didn't want to sit and I mean, I guess I could have done that off stream. Oftentimes that's what I'll do, especially if it's a game I've already played before. I'll be like, all right, well, over the weekend, I'll collect a bunch of things and, you know, get myself to a position where I'm in a better, you know, like I said, if it's a game I've played before, but if it's a game I haven't played before, I don't want to necessarily experience things off stream. But I thought this game was a great addition. I thought it was great. And it introduced so many really great mechanics and introduced so many things that I really kind of don't really think Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom would have been what they were without Skyward Sword. And I'm not saying that they would have been bad. I just don't think it would have been I just don't think they would have been what they were. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But it introduced a lot of really cool mechanics, but at the same time, it also had a lot of really frustrating things about it too. The motion controls for a game like this are not great. And even with the updated motion controls, they were better, but I just feel like motion controls for a game that is a hack and slash kind of, where you have to worry about where your sword is situated and where your enemy's sword is situated. Like, it sounds kind of cool in theory, but it's pretty clunky in actual. Now, when you have a game like Metroid Prime, which reminds me, when you have a game like, I'll get to that in a second. When you have a game like Metroid Prime that uses motion controls, like Metroid Prime 3 is only on the Wii and utilizes motion controls, but you're really only controlling her arm and where she's aiming this way. It's very different than trying to control a sword that can go left, right, up, down, diagonal, all that stuff. It just kind of becomes clunky. I'm interested in how it would have felt going back and forth with the right stick with the motion control, or as opposed to the motion controls. But if you make the sword the right stick, then you can't swivel your camera around. How do you swivel your camera around?
Waterfall.
Yep, waterfall. I guess that's true. Maybe not updated, but like I know what you mean. If this was supposed to be the first game in the saga, I always thought it would be cool if instead of Zelda, it was actually Hylia as the young goddess, Demise and the first knight, not even called Link, just a traveler who got caught up in the story and became the hero that all the other heroes are passed down from. That would be really cool, actually.
Oh, we didn't got any birds.
We didn't got any birds? Well, darn, 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 darnity darn.
And we didn't get
Techno's like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm rethinking my 3D ranking. This isn't going to be at the bottom anymore. Oh, this was never at the bottom for me? Majora's Mask is at the bottom for me. And I know that that's a hot take because I know it has a very dedicated fan base and I know a lot of people loved it. My opinion of it would probably have been different if I had actually played it when it first came out. But because I played it 20 plus years later and I have like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to compare it to and Twilight Princess and like this to compare it to, it doesn't even hold a candle. That is my least favorite 3D Zelda game by a long shot. It's Choppa! Choppa! And after playing this through a second time after so long, I really do have a lot of respect for the Zelda in this one. She has so much personality and I really love her.
It's a volcano.
I really like the Breath of the Wild Zelda a lot though, because she also showed a lot of emotion. That scene when she's crying to Link and she's all dirty and like the battle's going on and she's covered in like dirt and grime and she's crying and she's telling him that she failed and she can't do it and what are they gonna do? That was a very kind of eye-opening moment for me. And I really appreciated what Zelda was in Breath of the Wild. She had this massive task that she couldn't do. And she legitimately didn't know how to do it. And nobody could help her either. It was her task and her task alone. Ma'am, go out. Talking in my... I loved Breath of the Wild. I wouldn't change a single thing about it. I wouldn't change a single thing about it except maybe weapon durability. But I wouldn't change a single thing about the story. And I love that. And then I loved it. They built on Tears of the Kingdom from that. I loved it. I wouldn't change a single thing about Breath of the Wild story or Tears of the Kingdom story. And for what it's worth, I didn't feel like Majora's Mask's story was bad. I thought Majora's Mask's story was fine. It was all the mechanics and it was the fact that you had to switch these masks out all the time. Okay, you need to go out because you're being distracted. Oh, never mind. There's Papa Eyebrow. And I also played Wind Waker much later in my life than I would have if I'd played it on... Oh, and there they are. They're like, we're coming down to the surface. Colin. Did Colin finally pull himself? What are these? Small birds! Colin finally pulled himself out of his sad stupor after being turned down by what's-her-face.
Where was the Zelda?
She's right there. Zelda looks like she could be like 12 and Link looks like he could be like 15. I mean, she looks younger than him, honestly. Darn, 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 darnity darn. He's like, well, hey, it's been a slice. Are they like going back home? I forgot he went back home. The bangs, like the bangs across the... I loved her haircut in Tears of the Kingdom. I thought that bob really, really suited her. Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warm breeze on my skin. Look at that look on Link's face. I think I want to live here. I always want to feel solid ground beneath my feet, see the clouds above my head, and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Lunk? What will you do now? Retire. Make some sound. It's true, Zelda does age in goddess years. Yep, that's my bird. The red bird is my bird. I played Wind Waker much later than I should have as well. And I just didn't have a chance to play it any earlier than that. And so I played it when I was in my 20s, and it wasn't what I expected either. It was fine. But the whole story of Wind Waker I thought was fine. And I don't feel like I've experienced a Zelda game where I thought the story was garbage, but Majora's Mask drove me nuts because the mechanics were terrible and you spend more time in your menu screen than in any other Zelda game. And I just felt frustrated by all the just how repetitive it was. I didn't like that aspect of it. But I understand that a lot of people did, and that's fine. But I thought the story was fine. I just hated the fact that I had to redo things over and over and over again. Because it's like, the reality is when you're playing a game, Auden, I need you to go out, babe. Go. I will choose something. Go. Go, go, go. She goes to pet Stixel. She's only 37. You already do enough repeating when you die and whatnot in a game anyway. And so to force that upon you, to have to meet the same people and have the same conversations over and over and over again, it wasn't for me. And actually that leads me to understand why I don't like roguelikes. These games where you have to just throw yourself at these things over and over and over again. Like, I played Dead Cells and I enjoyed Dead Cells for the most part. I was really into Dead Cells, but that's probably the only, like, Hades I couldn't get into. Even though there was a storyline in Hades, like, I don't like repeating things over and over and over again, like, the point is, what is the tagline of, what was it called? Dead Cells. It was like, fight, die, repeat. It's like, I like to feel like I'm making progress. And when you're just constantly dying, I mean, I guess that was the first game I ever played that was like that. And I was like, wow, what an interesting concept. But then, like, all these games became like that. And I just don't like that repetitive. And I know that the worlds change every time and whatnot. I mean, I guess that's technically what Moonlighter is. Like, Moonlighter, every time you go into the dungeon to get artifacts to sell at your little shop, you are going through the same things. And it is kind of a roguelike in that respect, because the dungeons change every time you go in there. But then you've got the other little part of, like, you're running your little shop and getting artifacts to sell, and then you try to get to the boss of that dungeon, and then once you get to the boss of that dungeon, the other dungeon opens, and then the artifacts you get become more expensive for you to sell. They're worth more money. And I mean, there's kind of, like, I don't know, it's just kind of different. But I just have a hard time with just repeating things over and over and over again, which is another reason I also don't really like those FromSoft games, like or like Dark Souls-ish type games, because when you're just throwing yourself at the boss just over and over and over and over and over again and going through the same thing, that's not fun to me. So Majora's Mask just combined all the things that I just didn't really love it. Okay, wait, hold on. Mactastic says, I love that scene. I really thought it was a missed opportunity to have her at the end of Tears of the Kingdom fall into Link's arms the same way, only this time with happiness. I think it would have been a great full circle moment. I loved that scene. And it was in the trailer, actually, which was one of the most exciting things about the trailer. Was I was like, man, we've got a really emotional Zelda here. We've got a Zelda that's like full on sobbing and crying. I forgot that she cried in this, but we've got a Zelda that's really showing like a whole range of emotions here, instead of being this like Twilight Princess Zelda where she's very proper and she doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. And I mean, part of that is also the animation style, you know, but I really loved that about the Breath of the Wild Zelda. She looks so forlorn the whole time because she has this massive burden and she has nobody to help her with it. And you've got all these champions that are trying to help her, but nobody can do it for her. Nobody can really help her. And then, spoilers for Breath of the Wild, when like the attack starts happening and when like the calamity starts happening, she still doesn't have the answers. And that's even more frightening. It's like, I've run out of time. What am I going to do? Everybody's waiting on me and I have no, you know, I don't know what to do. And I just thought that was such an emotional, crazy moment. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Wait a minute. Bill Murray had a cameo in Majora's Mask. Chiron's problem with Majora's Mask is that I felt like I required a strategy guide to be able to know what the heck I'm doing. It was also dark. It was really dark. And that didn't really bother me so much either, because I was like, that's one of the reasons I loved Twilight Princess so much, was because for me, I played Twilight Princess as my kind of darker Zelda game first, and I loved it. I thought it was great that it had a darker atmosphere, that it was a little on the spookier side. I loved the idea of the Twilight. I love Twilight Princess so much. And I didn't mind the darkness in Majora's Mask either. It was a little unhinged. Like the giants and stuff was just wild, but that's fine. I can get behind that. I just hated the mechanics. I hated the mechanics. I should have rage quit that game, but I didn't. Time travel as a concept isn't bad, but any game where you have to repeat something over and over kills my interest. Bravely Default was another example with a time travel element where you have to repeat a lot of things frequently. I just do not. Oh yeah, the Link statue you made was creepy. The moon was creepy. Freaking, what's his face? Skull Kid was creepy. There was the zombie dad that was creepy. There were so many things about it that were so messed up. And I mean, that's fine, but right. Oh, like Bill Murray being in Groundhog Day. Yeah, I'm not down. If I have to repeat things too many times, I tried the Lies of P demo boss 36 times and I still couldn't even get him to half HP. And I was like, I am not down with this. Like, I hate this. I hate, because the funny thing is too, in the Lies of P demo, there's really not much you can do like to prepare yourself more. It's like maybe later on as you go through FromSoft games and stuff, you can kind of beef up. But like with Lies of P, there wasn't anything you could do. It was like you reached a point where it was just like, Bagooligan, welcome! I love the Oracle games. The Oracle games are fantastic. I feel like they get looked over all the time. If you have not played the Oracle games, do yourself a favor. Play the Oracle games. They're so fun. They're on Nintendo Switch Online. They're so fun. And Bagooligan's right. It's got this funny little quirky sense of humor. There's some fetch quests and things. They're so much fun. I love them. If I had to pick a favorite, I'd say Seasons is my favorite, but I loved both Seasons and Ages. And one of my favorite things about the Oracle games was the fact that you could replay them in a slightly different way by doing the secrets at the end. I've never seen another game do that. I could be wrong, but when you beat Oracle of Ages, it gives you a secret that you can give to the Deku Tree. There's a place in the Deku Tree in Oracle of Ages, or vice versa, that you can put the secrets in, and then you get like extra special appearances of characters, and you get an entirely different ending with an entirely different end boss. And I thought that was really cool. That was like the first kind of experience I ever had with like a secret ending. And I was like, my mind was blown. I loved the Oracle of Seasons, or the Oracle games. I thought they were great. I loved both of them. And I streamed Oracle of Seasons a long time ago. Oh, the Maku tree. That's right. Maku tree? Not the Deku tree. I loved it. And they're like little fetch quests you do. Seasons was by far my favorite. Was Seasons with Subrosia? Oh my gosh. I loved it. I thought it was so great. But wait a minute, they were made by Nintendo, because they have Nintendo on their game cartridges. I had them. DJ BJ says, it amazes me that they don't make Link and Zelda a couple and adapt some gameplay elements from both of them. At this point, I don't really know when they'll ever be a couple, because I feel like they've not been a couple for so long. I don't know. The 3-day thing was crazy. Maybe if it had been like a week, I wouldn't have minded so much, but with the Majora's Mask being 3 days, that is just not a lot of time. Like, it's one thing for you to throw yourself at a boss over and over and over again and kind of take it at your own, like go off and do things to get stronger or whatever. And it's another thing to be on that time crunch for those 3 days where it just never stops. I don't know. But like I said, that's a hot take, because I know that a lot of people really love Majora's Mask, and for a lot of people, it's their favorite. I went to a Zelda concert, and the girl I sat next to, I asked her, I was all excited, and I was like, what's your favorite Zelda game? She was there by herself, and she said, my favorite Zelda game is probably Wind Waker. And I remember being like, what? Of all the games you could choose from, you choose Wind Waker? But I had to remind myself that I played Wind Waker after Twilight Princess, and I played Majora's Mask after Twilight Princess and Wind Waker and after Breath of the Wild. So it didn't stand a chance. Like there was no way. There was just no way. I don't know. And yeah, like obviously there's a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in that. And we've talked about this too, but like, oh yeah, the animal companions. You should do the secrets. I bet you could probably look the secrets up online, and then you don't have to beat the game to get the secret to do the other one. You could probably look the secrets up online. The whole entire storyline stays mostly the same, but there's these kind of surprise, they're kind of these like surprise characters that can kind of come up periodically here and there. Like there will be a room that's empty. You walk into a room in the regular gameplay that's empty, but if you do the secret mode, there will be a person in there and you can talk to them and something will happen. But it gives you like an entirely different ending with an entirely different boss. I don't think Zelda is in it though. I think it's just the goddesses, right? It's the, oh, there you go. So it tells of the secrets. Nice job. Whoa, that's crazy. She's 4. Oracle games are great. I love the Oracle games, and I feel like they don't get enough love. I don't feel like they get enough attention. They're wonderful. And I mean, I have a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in the original Link's Awakening, because I played that on my Game Boy. And I remember playing that on my Game Boy Color, and I remember we got lucky because it was originally for the regular Game Boy, but when you played it on the Game Boy Color, there was that color dungeon, and I felt really fancy knowing that like I could play it on my Game Boy Color. And I beat it when I was in Denmark. I remember we were staying at a Holiday Inn, I think, or Best Western, which is funny that they would have one of those in Copenhagen, Denmark. I don't remember, but I remember we had this loft. We had like this weird little loft that you could like climb a little step ladder to. I spent the summer in Europe when I was 14. And I remember I was up there on that little loft when I met the Windfish, and I beat the game. And you're gonna love it. Bagooligan, you're gonna love it. You're in the right place because we all love Zelda here so much. I loved Link's Awakening, and I loved like collecting all the seashells, and I loved all that stuff. It was so much fun. Playing through Skyward Sword for the second time, it's been a long time. I think the game is great. Yes, there are a lot of, it does have its flaws. Of course it has its flaws, but ultimately I think it gets way too much hate. The Silent Realms, you guys, the Silent Realms are some of the most frightening, intense parts of any Zelda game ever. And it gave us like the parasailing, whatever. And I thought flying was so much fun. And, you know, did it give us the double claw shots, or did Twilight Princess give us the double claw shots? I think Twilight Princess gave us the double claw shots first. But then at the same time, they also gave us like the time shift stones and all that stuff. But then at the same time, they also had some really wacky, they gave us really cool bosses and not so cool bosses. And they recycled a lot of bosses, which was really frustrating. So Skyward Sword is kind of really divisive for me because it's like, I love so many things about it, but then there were things about it that I just hated. Fighting these bosses over and over and over again. And then just some of the things they did that just felt really, really, for instance, this is a spoiler, but when you go into the desert sea and you have to go to like the shipyard and you ride the thing all over the place, there's literally no point to that. There's no point to it. You do the whole thing, you ride through the whole thing, and then you fight another boss that you've already fought before, and you don't get anything special out of it. You don't get an item, you don't get a piece of heart, you don't get anything. It's literally useless, totally useless. It's just a waste of time. And the game's already, you know, they already cut down the time of the game from when it was first released on the Switch. And they already cut it down here, but like that whole thing is totally useless. Like there's no point to any of it. Zelda had a bed in the house. Link slept in the well. Right. Paladin says, I get the idea of that. Wait. Majora's Mask had a sense of urgency with the 3 days, whereas Breath of the Wild and all Zelda is really needing my help, but I really like this snowball bowling. It's true. She's like, Link, I need your help. And you're like, hold on a second, I gotta cook all these, I gotta make some cookies. It wasn't a sense of urgency in terms of the game's story and just created a sense of get back there as fast as possible, get whatever you need done, and hope you've done it all fast enough. I just feel like, I don't know. The whole Majora's Mask vibe just didn't. It was really weird to me, but you know, whatever, that's fine. I don't have to love every single one. This reminds me, I messed around with Metroid Prime 2 because I was thinking it would be really fun to play it with crowd control. So I actually went through all the steps to download it and find it and figure it all out. Big shout out to DJ for helping me do that, actually. And I cannot find the right version, and so it won't work with crowd control. So if I stream, when I stream Metroid Prime 2, I've played Metroid Prime 2 before, so it wouldn't be anything special. But when I do stream it one of these days, I love it. It's my favorite of the Metroid Prime series. It will not be with crowd control because I can't find the right version. And unfortunately, crowd control is not very helpful in that respect. It's just kind of like, well, this is the only version that we work with, but like, I'm having a really hard time finding how to even find the version I'm looking for. So if I stream it, it'll probably just be on my Wii. And I mean, I guess I could play it, like I have it. I guess I could play it on my computer, if I play it on the Wii though, I could play it with my GameCube controller. I do have a GameCube controller still. I bought it to play Metroid Prime forever ago on my Wii. So anyway, that made me kind of sad. But I was looking at all the crowd control options, all the different games, and I was thinking maybe I should play one of these. I was thinking this was, you know what I actually also figured out? VLC, like Media Player, supports crowd control. So if you're playing music or something, people can use channel points to change the song or to like repeat the song or put the playlist on shuffle or something, which I found really interesting. But I don't use VLC for my music at the beginning. I just go off of a YouTube live stream. Mactastic says, I like to ship Breath of the Wild, Link, and Zelda as a couple, but I also like how varied their relationship is in different games. Sometimes childhood friends, sometimes they've never met, sometimes they are platonic, sometimes romantic. I agree. I don't necessarily want them to like be together because I like all the different variations. I kind of agree with that. Yes, you do. No fan of Zelda could dislike even one of the games. I love Twilight Princess, though. And I'd love to stream Twilight Princess at some point, too. I've been holding out, waiting to see. Well, they're going to bring it to GameCube. They're going to bring it to GameCube on Switch, too, right? Right? They should. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. But, yeah, uses crowd control to set the playback speed at 0.25. Have I played Fantasian? I have not. But Peony Bear today was just telling me that I should have Charlotte play Palia? They will bring it to Nintendo Switch Online, but no HD version, which is fine. I don't mind not having an HD version. That's totally fine. It'll probably look really nice on the Switch too, though, to be totally honest. But for a long time, I said Twilight Princess was my favorite Zelda game. But you know what? I think I would say Tears of the Kingdom is my favorite. Tears of the Kingdom definitely affected me the most out of any Zelda game I've ever played. Like, I got kind of emotional in this one, even though I've played it before. But like, man, Tears of the Kingdom royally wrecked me multiple times. It was crazy. I've never been that emotional in a Zelda game, ever. I just love the franchise. And realistically, that's where some of the emotion comes from, is these big sweeping stories. I mean, Link is like the ultimate good, and he does whatever is right, regardless of how scary it is or how daunting it is or whatever. And we all wish we could be like that, right? And he's just such a wonderful character. And it's so astounding to me that they can create all these stories with a person who never talks. We never hear him talk. And yet we love him to pieces. I would do anything for him. He's so wonderful. He's so great. And, you know, Zelda has her flaws as well. Like in I mean, Link doesn't have any flaws, although he's a sweaty, smelly gremlin in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But, you know, Zelda has flaws in Breath of the Wild. I don't feel like she has many flaws in any of the other games, but like in Breath of the Wild, when she can't do what she's supposed to do, or when she gets mad at you for following her, and or when she tries to like feed you a frog, I think it is, or something. Hey, it's Mud! Resource gathering can get long. Oh, that was kind of like, I played a game called Witchwood, which was really fun. Witchwood was really fun. It was fun, but it was one of those games where it's heavy on resource collecting, and everything has to be crafted out of everything else. And so in order to make this thing for this quest, you have to go collect these things to craft these things to then craft these things. And it got really kind of long. I also really enjoyed, in response to what Techno just said, I really enjoyed Echo's Wisdom. I thought Echo's Wisdom was great. It's not my favorite by any means, but I thought it was really great. And it was once again Nintendo showing us that they can turn things on their head and turn out something totally different. And I loved it. I thought it was really great. My 10-year-old, my daughter, beat it. I was really proud of her. She beat it all by herself. Favorite Echo? Honestly, I probably used the water a lot, but I actually used the plat boom a lot. And I've had a lot of people be like, I literally never once thought to use the plat boom for anything. I used it all the time. I used that plat boom all the time. I mean, I would say my favorite one, the bed. For sure. I took naps in the middle of boss fights. Even if I could just gain 1 heart, I would take naps in the middle of boss fights if I could. But I think that's what invoked a lot of emotion even now, is that I just have so many wonderful memories wrapped up in the Zelda franchise, and so many memories wrapped up in these characters, whether it's whatever timeline it is, whether it's Zelda, Skyward Sword Zelda, or Twilight Princess Zelda, or whatever. You know, all these, even these boss battles. And then of course you throw in the music, which is really nostalgic. It becomes your soundtrack to your life, and the music is really moving. That, and then of course Skyward Sword was the first Zelda game that had an orchestrated, like a symphonic soundtrack, which was huge. And so that really sweet, soft piano at the end when Fi says goodbye is just, I mean, that hit really hard. And I just, that's one of the reasons I kind of got, I mean, that's one of the reasons I got really emotional at the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom as well. It wasn't just, I mean, nothing even remotely emotional had even happened at this point. Well, I mean, that's not true. I guess the whole thing that happens at the beginning, which is crazy, but I was just skydiving and I was crying. But I just have lots of great memories. It reminds me a lot of my dad. Reminds me of my brother, reminds me of my sister, who I live far away from, and I miss them every single day. Like it's almost like a stomach ache. Like every day I miss my family so much, and I have so many memories of playing the games with them. And the Zelda franchise just brings me so much joy, and games in general bring me a lot of joy, but it's different with the Zelda franchise. I'm so passionate about it, and I just love it. I don't think I've ever played a Zelda game that I've legitimately regretted playing. Even Majora's Mask, as much as I had a hard time with it, I don't regret playing it at all. I'm glad I got to experience it. And I haven't played like Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks. I didn't have any way to do that because I think those are DS games, I believe. And I never had a chance to play those, but I did play Link Between Worlds on my sister's 3DS, and I loved that one. That one is also highly underrated, in my opinion. I thought that was wonderful. I loved it. Okay, Zelda 2, I did give a shot. I've got the video of me trying it on my YouTube channel, and it was not great. I forget about Zelda 2, but what surprises me the most about Zelda 2 is the fact that my child, she just came running into the room and went, Stixel, and then ran out. I did beat the original Zelda, which was hard, and I tried Zelda 2, and I didn't realize that they gave Link the ability to jump and then took it away for the next however many games. That sucks. For Paladrune, from the bottom up are Z2, okay, Zelda 2, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, Majora's Mask. Okay, so that's like your least favorite ones. Something about the DS games just didn't click for me, and I can't really explain it. Oh, I never finished Minish Cap. Minish Cap is also a good one. I recommend Minish Cap. Minish Cap was good. I liked Minish Cap a lot. I can't remember where I am in Minish Cap because I kept playing it by myself, but I don't even remember where I am. Just try doing it for real. No joke. So much heartbreak. You thought Tears of the Kingdom was bad. You mean in Zelda 2? Oh, Zelda 2 was rough. I was not down. I played it for a little bit and then I was like, I just beat Zelda 1. I don't want to play this. This is punishing. This is not fair. But I never played it as a kid, so it doesn't have the same nostalgic pull that it did for like my dad or my brother, you know? Yeah, it was for a different time. Thank you all so much for coming along on this journey with me, experiencing Skyward Sword again. I forgot a lot about it and I remembered some about it and I had a great time. I was really frustrated with that final boss. I feel like my controllers were working against me and that was kind of frustrating, but whatever. We did it. It doesn't matter. So here's what I've decided. Well, I only know some of what I've decided. I'm going to start SteamWorld Dig 2 on Monday. And that's like a 10-hour game. No, 7.5-hour game. I mean, it's not very long. So I'm going to start that on Monday. That's going to be a little palate cleanser between long games. Oh, yes, thank you. Silent Tech, I have information to report. There's a 100% chance that you have completed the game. Actually, completed. I didn't do all the things I probably should have. I did all those things when I played it for the very first time. I did all those fetch quests and I did all the different things and I found the missing girl that was out on the island and I went and found the dude's. Doesn't he have like a fan or like a trumpet or something that you have to go find somewhere? It's somewhere in the desert. I found as many goddess cubes as I could. I found the bug island. Like I found all those different things and I just didn't really, I don't know. To this time around I didn't. So SteamWorld Dig 2 is going to happen on Monday. I do have SteamWorld Dig 1, but I've heard 2 is better. So because John Steed said it was for free on Steam. I don't know if it's free on Steam anymore, but I've heard great, wonderful things about SteamWorld Dig 2. So I'm going to start that on Monday. We're going to play through that. Charlotte and I have not come up with what we're going to do on Fridays yet. I don't know if we're going to play like you know what? She mentioned just playing snipper clips together. So I am not sure about what we'll play on Fridays yet. But we'll come up with something. But that's what I'm starting on Monday for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday streams, SteamWorld Dig 2. And then after I beat SteamWorld Dig 2, we'll dive into Final Fantasy X. I've never played it. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know who the characters are. I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. So it's gonna be great. It'll be really exciting. Hey, Zil! I missed the game. Can you play through the whole game real quick again? What's the world record for speedrunning Skyward Sword? Can somebody look it up? I have no interest in playing Zelda 2. I will not lie. I totally forgot about those. Zelda for me starts with Ocarina of Time. No, lies. Link to the Past. That's like when it starts for me because that's when I first got into it. How many weeks of summer holidays do I have? Let's see. Well, we have all of July, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see how many Fridays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When is... Oh, I don't have that app on my new phone. We have about 6 to 7 Fridays left until Charlotte starts school again. I love A Link to the Past. Love it. 1 hour, 7 minutes. Dang. That's crazy. I love A Link to the Past a lot. Link to the Past is great. I remember watching my brother and my dad play that. So that's how many Fridays we have. So we talked about playing Luigi's Mansion. I called it Luigi's Haunted Mansion. You are right. It is not haunted. It is Luigi's Mansion. We have Luigi's Mansion 3, but that's like a 30-hour game. And so I don't think we could finish it in time. Charlotte mentioned doing that. She was like, yeah, I'd really like to play that. And we do have that. But I was like, I think that's a little too long. I mean, right? Isn't that how long it takes to beat? Isn't it like 30 hours? It's like a puzzle game, isn't it? Not to mention Luigi doesn't come along for a while at the beginning. Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh no, 13 hours. Oh, I thought it was 30. 1 minute and 28 seconds for A Link to the Past. Wow, that's wild. What? That's insane. Yeah, so Guigi kind of comes along later, so I guess Charlotte and I could kind of, well, maybe we could do that. 13 hours. I mean, we'd only be doing like an hour and a half each, an hour and a half to 2 hours each Friday. So it would probably take us until the end of summer, honestly. All the dungeons are on one large tile set, so you can glitch under Hyrule Castle, run under Ganon, and trigger the end game. That is insane. How do people figure these things out? That's wild. Well, Charlotte and I will talk about it. We also talked about Unravel 2, which I've heard good things about. And then I feel like there was another one. Maybe it was just Ultimate Chicken Horse. I can't remember, but we'll come up with something. But I'll be starting SteamWorld Dig on Monday, SteamWorld Dig 2 on Monday, and then we'll do that, finish that. It's not very long, and then we'll finish that, and then we'll start with Final Fantasy X. I just can't. I don't know. Like when you get older, you just don't have as much time, and especially when you have kids and stuff, you just don't have as much time. Like I would love. Well, yeah, I heard 2 is way better. Do I have to play SteamWorld 1? Do I have to play the first one before I play 2? I heard 2 was way better than 1. Now I'm going to rethink everything. What was the other one that I had that was only like 7 hours or 8 hours? You can do what you want. Yes. I was gonna, am I gonna understand SteamWorld Dig 2 if I don't play 1? At the start of your Portal VOD, you ask which should you play first, and I just have to laugh and laugh so I don't cry. What? Like not playing Portal, like playing Portal 2 first? I mean, seriously, like if I have to play SteamWorld Dig 1, then I will. But if that's the case, then I don't think I'll stream SteamWorld Dig 1. I think I would just stream, I think we would just jump right into probably 2 starts with your character from 1 missing and a new character looking for him. Oh, well then, well, what do I have on my game? You can play again in hero mode using this save data. Do you want to continue? Sure. No, we'll do that one. No, I don't. Never mind. Okay, hold on. Now I need to look up my virtual game cards. What else was I thinking about? What was it? Oh, Haiku the Robot, maybe? No, I was going to play that off stream. I know, Okami. Okami's like 60 plus hours. Blossom Tale was really good. I liked Blossom Tale. Oh, we also have like Superliminal and we have Thomas Was Alone. 2 games that are really short. Oh, and a short hike that Chiron gifted. So I could play a couple of those next week. We could do Thomas Was Alone and we could do Superliminal, which are like 2 hours to 3 hours. Maybe we could do a couple of those next week. Maybe that's what we'll do. And I'll play SteamWorld Dig. And then what was the other one? Superliminal, Thomas Was Alone. Oh, and a short hike. Turnip Boy was hysterical, by the way. Very funny. Yeah, that's all I can... Also, I loved Terra Nil. It's a little slow and kind of a little bit glitchy on the Switch. I don't know if it's any better on Steam, but I really liked that game a lot. It was very relaxing and cozy. I liked it. Yeah, out of all the games that I do have, what's on my backlog? That's relatively short. I mean, dude, we could also just freaking we can also just jump right into what's it called? Final Fantasy X. I think it's time for a Discord poll. Let's see. Oh, Psychonauts. I've never played Psychonauts. I know nothing about it. Psychonauts or Bionic Bay. I thought about getting Bionic Bay. Because I've heard great things about that as well. But now I'm rethinking everything. I thought I could just play SteamWorld Dig 2. Shoot. I don't really want to stream SteamWorld Dig 1. I don't want to have to go through both of them. All right, well, stand by then. We'll see what happens on Monday. We might just jump right into... You know what? No. I want to play those two shorter games. I want to play Superliminal and Thomas Was Alone. And then we will... well, yeah, but if it's not going to make sense because I haven't played the first one... I think digging in a Steam world is pretty self-explanatory. Psychonauts. Yeah, I've heard great things about Psychonauts. Wow, this Discord has blown up. There's so many things on it. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do, it's not complicated. Well, I guess then tune in on Monday and see what I decided. Because I stress about it. I always stress. I feel like I'm going to make the wrong choice somehow. But the next big game I do will be Final Fantasy X. And we'll see if I like it or if I don't like it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyway, everybody have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for being here and for all your support and everything. I appreciate the hype train. Look, let's do a recap. We had a resub from Hayes. We had a resub from VT, which gave a hype train. And then we got a resub from Mac. So kind. And we had a whole bunch of channel point redeems. You guys are so nice. Not allowed to have fun the wrong way. I'm so hungry. I want pizza right now. Right now. You guys, Stixel knows when it's pizza day. On Fridays, she will hang out in here. And then when I finish my stream, she runs to the garage door. She doesn't do that any other day I stream, only on Fridays. She knows it's pizza day. Stixel doesn't get any pizza, but what she gets is to come in the car with us to go pick up the pizza. I feel so refreshed. Have an excellent weekend, everybody. Just remember that you matter. You're so important. And I am so grateful for every single one of you. Very happy birthday to Backpack today. Wrote that down. And, I don't think there's anything else. I don't have anything going on. I haven't decided what to do for Saturdays yet. We're actually going tubing with some friends that I actually have only ever met her, actually. We met at girls' camp. She was one of the other leaders at girls' camp. But Charlotte just doesn't have any little girlfriends. And like, she has her friends from school, but I can't ever get her friends' parents to answer any of my text messages. And then all the little boys that she's friends with in our church congregation are boys. And she really wants some little girlfriends. And so I was thinking about it and I couldn't figure out like how to fix the situation. And then my mother-in-law was like, well, dude, there are multiple wards that meet in our building. Why don't you see if any of them have little girls her age? And I was like, brilliant. So that's who we're getting together with tomorrow. I reached out to somebody I know in another congregation of ours that meets in our same building that I was at girls camp with. And she has a daughter that's close to Charlotte's age. And then she knows like 2 other ladies that have daughters that are Charlotte's age. And that's how we're going to get Charlotte little girlfriends. So I'm super excited. It'll be really fun. Hopefully. Yeah, that's how I'm with Charlotte. I'm like, please just don't rush into that. Like, boys can be disgusting. That's fine. At least when you're that age, that's fine. Also, remember to choose kindness, because you just never know what people are going through, and you never know what people are suffering with. And if you are struggling with something, whatever it may be, I hope you can find the support that you need, whether that's professional support or it's just family support or friend support. I really hope you can find what you need, because nobody should have to go through any of this stuff alone. And if you feel like you are alone, I hope you can find some support in either a friend or the Discord or something like that, because everybody has somebody, even if sometimes you feel like you don't. I think sometimes we get in our own heads and feel like we don't have somebody, when in reality we do have someone. Because the Discord is there also. Obviously, it's not a professional, and nobody there is a professional and can't really help anybody through anything really heavy, but we can certainly offer support in finding the professional help that you need. So when you have a community with that many people in it, it's just inevitable that you're going to have people that are struggling with big problems or big things. So if that's you, I hope you can find what you need. I really do. So an ad is going to start like any second, so I'm going to sign off, but you guys are great. Stay excellent, and I'll see all of you guys on Monday.
See you later. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?